Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the climb. We are playing more Ahri. Apologies, but I'm blind pick mid lane. There's not many good options to blind pick, and obviously I want to climb. So we've got a very good win rate Maokai, very good win rate in 110 games Diana. My win rate in Ahri is still negative apparently. Very good win rate on Callista. Negative win rate, that's not great. Pretty good here, pretty good there. Doesn't play at autofill. Very good win rate in 72 games there, but on a cold streak, and doesn't play Soraka. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and you can see, if you didn't notice, by the way, there's a few Diamond 1s in this game. So MMR-wise, you know, we're in Diamond 1, Diamond 2 MMR, which is good. Oh, sorry to hear that, B-Money. You look after yourself, my dude. Have I decided if I'm going to accept the job if I'm offered it? No idea what I'm going to do. Oh, it's Daddy Satan. With hashtag Daddy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do if I'm absolutely offered it. Obviously, I've got a number in mind, and they know the salary number that I would want. It's the high end of the salary bracket that the job is offered for. So if there's a candidate that, you know, they were very complimentary of me, but if there's an okay candidate that they're like, oh, that other person could do the job and we can get them for a bit less, they might do that, you know? Can't really, you don't know who else is applying and all that stuff, so who knows? If I'm offered it at the salary that I'd want, I still genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously, I've had many chats with Queen Pleb about it. I've had some chats with my friends, you know, was in the gym yesterday and I deem my trainer. I've been with him since 2017. He's a good friend of mine nowadays, so I was chatting to him about it. It's a big decision, but what's kind of nice, and you know, it is something that I have in the background, is obviously not doing content absolute full-time will impact viewership numbers and type of thing, you know, it's a given, but it's not like that everything is going to disappear. So if I take the job and everything is awful and I hate it and I'm like, nope, I cannot do this, blah, 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 whatever, I can just go back and do content full time. Like, that is an option. So I like that, you know, that's a bit of security and that's good. What the hell is going over here? If I was Nautilus, no, I would have stayed on the right. If I was Nautilus, I would have stayed on the right, blocked the Soraka and given time for the Callista to get back for a kill. Hey, Dan LCS. Rengar, okay. Rengar can't easily gank mid lane early. Oh, do you see that charm timing? Killed the cannon and straight onto her. Mwah. Mwah. Magnifique. I actually feel... Okay, question of the day. I'll be interested to see what... Bit of maybe an egotistical question incoming, okay? Genuinely... Okay, this is actually going to be quite an interesting question. You have full carte blanche in the comment section on YouTube, and even in Twitch chat right now, maybe I could read out a few of them. How do you feel about me as a League player? Do you think that I'm playing well? Do you think what things could I do better? Go for it. Obviously, don't be just straight up toxic saying you're bad. but like, you know, if there are things that you think I'm not very good at, obviously I know farming is probably going to come up. Tell me. I open the barrier. Ooh. I opened the barrier. Because I know in many ways I'm not the picture-perfect example of what a solo queue player should be. I go against the grain of what a lot of other content creators say of maining a specific role, maining specific champions. I don't do that, and I'm very aware of that. But my answer to that is I just can't do that. That's the thing. I just can't. And I would say another one of, again, if I had to criticize myself, the fact that I stream basically every ranked game does hurt me overall. And I also, if you compare me, I would say to other content creators, I read chat a lot more. And I think that also can make me quite distracted. But again, I'm very aware of that. Yeah, so crit relate, that's probably going to be a big one too, which I 100% agree. Says very solid all-round player, focus more on yourself and not teammates' mistakes. Yeah, I agree to that, for sure. That's definitely a weakness of mine, 100%. Haven't caught content in a while, but previously I think your mental was very 100 or 0, and it was really obvious in your play. But these days you generally seem more consistently happy, and I think it's noticeable in your play. Okay. Yeah. I do think I am quite a... Again, obviously, you know, there's an official term for it, but I can be very happy one minute and very sad. You're bipolar, I guess. I'm not bipolar, but, like, I do have tendencies to be very happy one minute and then very not happy the next. That was perfect charm. Sad. She got pushed away. My dad actually got tested as a kid for bipolar. And it came back negative, but, you know. I think it is a thing of my family that we are quite emotional people. Which is not a bad thing. Again, you know, historically, unfortunately, in the world, a lot of people deem men being emotional as a weakness. It's not. If anything, it's a strength. You can definitely tell this Syndra is not the most comfortable, but it's because, in essence, she's not. Ah, no, Mamma Mia! Why? Why do we let him live? I got that kill? What the hell? Oh. That Callista legit got blocked by our Nautilus, I think. Woo! I can't help you. I remember the first person that actually ever called me emotional in like a good way was an English teacher I had. She was an absolute legend. She was the best teacher I've ever had. And she, in a parents' evening once, said to my mum, and he was like, he's a very emotional boy. And I was like, what the heck? You did not... Why are you double summoning Ning Ning? She had nowhere to go. That was not needed. That was not needed. JMD says, I think you focus so much on rank when in reality 90% of your viewers watch you for you instead of your rank. Unless you're a challenger, I don't think most people watch you for rank. Yeah, I'd agree to that to a certain extent. I would say over the history, though, like, I have noticed when I'm at higher ranks, viewership tends to go up, though. You know, even live on Twitch. You know, right now, on my typical live stream, we're probably getting about 200 to 300 people. When we were master properly last time, we were getting over 300 people, you know? So I do think there is something a bit to rank. I agree it's not everything, and I probably focus on it a bit too much. But, you know, the higher rating you are, the more sometimes people do want to watch. So it's not going to be a bad thing to be higher rank, you know? If anything, it's only going to help. Nice. Just drop to iron and views will skyrocket. I mean, that's what a lot of other LoL content creators do. Hell, a lot of them play normal games and pretend they're ranked. And I'm not even kidding. It's the sad truth about LoL content. I think she's actually slowly getting more comfortable on Syndra as the time goes on. Let's go get our Malignants. Did I win the last Ahri game? Yes. They're just hard camping bot lane. I mean, it makes sense. You've got a Vayne who's a hyper carry. You've got a Callisto who's a lane bully. You can't take normal games seriously. I mean, no one does. And LoL content creators know that too. That's why they pretend they're ranked. And again, they might not... Some of them pretend it's literally ranked and say it's ranked when it's not. Half the time, they won't mention what it is. So everyone's default instinct, if you're watching what typically is a ranked League of Legends content creator, you'll typically think it's ranked. But if they don't mention it at all, it might not be. Got nowhere to go, bro. Nautilus, unfortunately, was a bit too late to the fight. So, like, if Nautilus was there straight away, I wouldn't have had to, like, waste so much time killing the Soraka, and I could have gotten straight to the fight. It's actually recovering. Nautilus just hit level 6. I don't know if they can win it, though. Again, I was really slow with not having boots. Oh, the Q didn't go off. Damn. Yeah, that's apples. Aces V Series, who again is a long-time viewer, says, started watching you around Season 6, and back then I'd say you're a lot more focused on improving and min-maxing because of your educational commentary. Yeah, I'd agree. Nowadays, I feel you focus too much on balancing flaws and teammates, which doesn't feel as try-hard as the earlier seasons. Yeah, no, I'd accept that criticism for sure. I think, again, what honestly hurt me in that way quite a bit was, and I'm not using it as an absolute excuse, but COVID, I think, did a number on just wanting to chill a little bit. You know, when the world was absolute going to hell, it was just quite nice to, you know, just chill a little bit. And I think I haven't fully recovered in my old style since that point in time. That's what I would probably say. Guys, we are not winning that fight. Ornn's getting involved and Maokai is just staying top lane, which is a bit weird. Billy, 21 months, says hello. Hello, governor. Rengar used flash. So Maokai comes he comes at the end of the fight. Not, okay, whatever. Here's what it is. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed as well. A lot of my audience, hilariously, don't actually play League anymore. So a lot of them don't care as much for the educational aspects, and they more care about just entertainment or just chill vibes. That is definitely something that I've noticed. So we got 4 of these, by the way, which means that we get the grub spawns. Because remember, they changed it from 5 to 4. They also made them do more damage. Or the buff do more damage. Which I would say, I'm not 100% in agreement with making the buff do more damage, because that's just going to make the split push tactic stronger. And I don't think anybody wants the split push tactic to be stronger. We had a whole season of that. I want to kill. Da, na, 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 na. I wanna kill. Da, na, 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 na. Our tank's not dead. Bane's bot Bane. You guys do that, I'll go bot lane. They can't now oh my god, the blue's on me. I actually think I'm gonna stay. Ooh. Bane does get the tower, but we got enough stuff. I still do viewer spectates, yeah. My puppy dog's no longer sleeping in the office. But you also have to know, like, as weird as it sounds, like someone just said, I prefer, you know, try hard and competitive Huzz. Yeah. I'm the same person. Like, again, I actually have, in the last couple months, gone back to old commentaries of mine. And, like, it's not that different to what I do now. It's a bit different, but not that different. But I'm also, like, you have to say, like, I'm not a different person, but I'm also at a different point in my life. I was... Back when I was... Hilariously, and it's really stupid to say, but when I was at the peak of being try-hard and all that stuff, I was in a really bad place in my life when it came to my life. If that makes sense. So, like, the only thing I had good going for me was content. But nowadays, I'm pleased to say I've got a lot more good stuff going on. You know, I'm engaged, I've got puppy dog, I've got a lot of good stuff going on. So it's like I'm not as just into content of being my one thing. If that makes sense. This Ornn, by the way, just to make it clear, if I try to actively fight him, he'd kill me. And I'm not even kidding. He'd 100% murder me. Jesus, what the heck is going on here? Oh, you got one shot. Wait, Vayne didn't die. Adawa? Vayne genuinely didn't die. What? I think I've actually been playing quite well for the last couple of weeks. And even when we went from Diamond 1 all the way to Emerald on the Huzzy account, like, I didn't, like, don't get me wrong, I don't think I was playing great, but I also didn't think I was playing absolutely garbage, you know? I do think I'm a pretty consistent player. I think one of my biggest weaknesses, and this is where I will say it's not good for solo queue, is sometimes mentally I'm not in the, oh, I'm gonna carry this game. Well, sometimes I get in a bit of a thing of, like, oh, I'm going to enable someone on my team to carry. But the problem is, what happens if they're not very good? Then I'm putting all my play into making them try to carry when they might not be good, when what I should be doing, and what I've been trying to do over the last couple of weeks, is focus on myself carrying more again. And I think it has been working. I'm getting pretty fed in a lot of games at the moment. Eddie. The hell did whoever was here went? I think it was Ornn. He's now over there. What the heck? I tried to get my Q off. He died. Nice. Let's go, baby. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, mamma mia. That was so close. Omaling says, you've always been a good, consistent carry. I would say when I look at some of the losses, it's more when you get annoyed about balanced design decisions and don't play around them. Yeah, I'd agree to that. And again, I've been sometimes fully admitting, and I've tried to embrace some of the craziness. You know, look at my Shaco support, for example. That's purely, like, embracing how crazy support is right now. So I am trying to, like, lean into it a little bit, but at the same time, I only can lean into it so much. You know, there are some things in League that, you know, and it's completely fine and normal to have likes and dislikes. You know, like last game, or the game before, sorry, it was like a Tryndamere. It's like the really basic auto-attacky champs are way too strong. I can't lean into that, you know? That's just not... I just can't. It's just not in me to be like, yeah, I'm going to play Tryndamere. Yeah, if I get ahead early, 9 times out of 10 I will win the game. I think I'm pretty good at taking a lead and snowballing it. And that's why sometimes I get frustrated if, like, I know I'm better than my lane opponent and I'm just getting camped. And it's like, oh, I can't even do anything against this fella. I keep running forward because look at my team. Rengar is not in his base to help them. And the game's over. Cool. I'm here for the end photo. Hello. Where am I going? Oh. What the heck, man? Oh. That could be a short, maybe. That was quite funny. Someone clip that. I think Aniara with editing could turn that into a funny, maybe like with Superman theme or something, like da da da, and like running away. I don't know. Diana worked well with me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I forgot I was doing a YouTube video then. We gained 22, so that's good. Again, 22 LP. We're making our way back to D1, hopefully. Again, if we keep winning, we could even maybe get it today. We go 627, just over 16k damage, so we're just over 1,000 more than the Syndra. Pretty close within the top damage of our team as well, within 1 to 2,000, which isn't too bad. Obviously, the enemy team not having the best of game. You know, fair play to the Kalista, by the way, because just reminding, they got camped. Rengar was just sitting bot lane a lot, so the fact that Kalista ended up doing good, doing the most damage, yeah, it's pretty good. So, pretty nice. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do throw a like on the video, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal peace.